This flavor is a new flavor releasing to the shop. It is our sour green apple. We are planning on releasing a sour bundle, my friends. Six different fruit flavors with sour flavor. And if you like the idea of variety bundles, we have 3 different variety bundles available for you already at our shop. So there's something for everyone. The first one is a mixed variety bundle that is our best sellers. And all of our options in the bundles are gluten-free.
Laura's already here.
Hey, Wero, the superhero. You get to see the first few seconds of things. Wero is so awesome. He's so supportive of us.
He says hello.
Hello, my hero. You want to kind of get close in because this is kind of fun. Watch me separate it from the pan. It's a little bit of ASMR therapy. Oh, wow, that smells good, doesn't it?
I've lost a sense of smell.
Lost your sense of smell. How?
Too many marshmallow flavors.
Too many marshmallow flavors? Well, okay. I'm gonna have to do this a little at a time because I don't want to put powdered sugar on the top. So we're gonna have to do a little bit and then fold it and do a little bit. This is a gluten-free cornstarch, powdered sugar, and granulated sugar blend. So it has some granulated sugar mixed in there. You see that? That's just kind of how it goes. Feel free to ask us any questions. We're happy to answer questions. We don't ever get tired of answering the same thing over and over. It's totally fine. We don't expect people to be marshmallow masters. It's just a little bit of granulated sugar I'm kind of picking off here, so no trouble. And this last bit here, some granulated sugar. It's our sour green apple, my friends. So tell me how many people are here so I can kind of get an idea of if I should talk or not.
22.
22 beautiful souls here in YouTube land.
No, this is green apple, our new flavor, I think, right?
Yeah, this is our sour green apple, specifically sour. So we are going to release a sour bundle. We're just going to kind of see how this one goes. I think it's a success, honestly, because I would not have been able to lift it if it were too sour. It would have kind of disintegrated. And that's what I wanted to make sure didn't happen, because we add citric acid to it. And citric acid has a pretty interesting effect on marshmallows. It makes it sour, but it also makes it much more soft and tender. So I wanted to make
pretty
sure.
much just melts through the marshmallow.
Yeah, it melts through the marshmallow, absolutely. So I'm gonna go put this aside. We're gonna make a tower of pans. I'll do that later. We are one of the few places in the entire world making old-fashioned marshmallows using real marshmallow root. We use organic quality. We do have to import it so that we can make the best pricing for you possible. Most of our flavors are gluten-free. We have about 5 or so that do have gluten. But we try to make it as accessible as possible to as many people as we can. This is a good shot here if you want to try. Now we're going to go the other way. I do have to kind of squash it. Imagine that. Marshmallows are very squishy, so they kind of squish out of shape. Even though these wires here are perfectly put together to do 2-inch cubes, I still have to kind of encourage them in the lines a little bit. Does anyone have any questions for me? Has anyone here in the chat ever had real marshmallows with marshmallow root before? If you have, say me in the chat if you've had real marshmallows before. And if you haven't, tell me that too. Like, I don't think so. I've never heard of them before. Feel free to say that. We're excited to kind of let people know that marshmallows can be fabulous if they're made the right way. All right, we're gonna start peeling.
Ryden has a question.
Yes, happy to answer you. You want to get kind of close in? What's your question? They are gluten-free. And my son is holding the camera, so I just want to ask for patience if we don't get to you. It's not that we're ignoring you, it's just that there's not a lot of familiarity with the app.
Why are those marshmallows so fluffy? Are they made of different ingredients?
Yes, these are real marshmallows like you've never seen before. We make gourmet marshmallows here in our shop, and they're gourmet because we use old-fashioned techniques. We're one of the very few in the entire world that uses real marshmallow roots. We also use beef gelatin, which has a superior body and bounce to it. It also has more collagen in it. And let's keep in mind, I do have a minor filming this, so let's keep it PG, please.
I am completely fine.
I'm not, as your mother. I'm gonna say, let's. What you do in your private time is private time. Private time. Feel free to read to me, son, because I can't see the phone.
No, you don't need to say sorry. I'm fine.
Can you read to me what people are saying? I want you to read to me every comment.
It's just
please.
egg white and sugar.
No, we don't use eggs at all. We use cane sugar. We use a special syrup called invert sugar, which is a gluten-free syrup to replace corn syrup, because we did not use corn syrup at all. Corn syrup is a garbage ingredient. Do not accept it as a gourmet ingredient. If you see other marshmallow places using it, it's really not gourmet.
Allie Pat says, is that marshmallow?
Yes, these are our sour apple gourmet marshmallows.
All right, and how much do you guys make marshmallow per year? I don't know.
Thousands. You want to get kind of close in?
Yeah.
We make thousands of marshmallows a year. I don't know. We make a lot of marshmallows. I don't know. I haven't kept. It's just me and the family. We're a small business. We are not a big power factory or anything. It's just me and my family. So please be reading comments to me, sweetheart.
Well, what should I can't read that.
Yeah, you read them all. It's okay.
What should I do because it looks like it's starting to rain?
What?
What should I do? I can't. English.
I don't know, sweetheart. Come here.
Well, what should I do because it looks like it's starting to rain?
I would
Someone saying that.
Yeah, that's.
dance in the rain, my friend. Dance in the rain. We cannot control
Someone's
everything.
from San Antonio, Texas.
Hey!
Where are you at?
We used to live in Cibolo, just north of San Antonio, but we recently moved to the beautiful state of New Mexico. But we do ship worldwide. If you can see me, I can probably ship to you.
Do you make Rice Krispie treats?
No, I don't. I've tried to look at making them, but Rice Krispies go stale after 3 or 4 days, and I'm just not willing to put a bunch of chemicals in them to stabilize them. I just have to stick to the marshmallows for now. We might expand to marshmallow chocolate bark.
Have you ever made a marshmallow that resembles Oreo, like an Oreo type marshmallow?
Yes, I have cookies and cream. We use real gluten-free Oreo cookies in that. And we have done mint Oreo before.
What flavor is the best seller?
The s'mores. The s'mores is the classic marshmallow treat people expect. And we use graham cracker, real chocolate in it, and the mallow in the s'more is actually flavored like a campfire toasted s'more. It is not just boring vanilla.
Do you guys have like Dr. Pepper marshmallows? If not, you should get it in the store.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Until then, we do have a root beer float flavor. And we have over 30 flavors right now. Actually, we have more than that.
Is that flour?
No, this is a gluten-free cornstarch and powdered sugar blend. Because as you can see, I've already cut these marshmallows, but they're stuck together because marshmallows love themselves very much. And if I don't powder them, they're very sticky. But the difference is this will not stick to your teeth. This is not like taffy. It's not sticky to your teeth or your dental work. If you've got braces or any other kind of dental work, it will not stick to that dental work.
What is the most important ingredient?
The marshmallow root is probably, well, either that or the invert sugar, which replaces the corn syrup, because we will not use corn syrup. And we
Is
use
it-
all natural colors as well.
Is that a thing to eat?
Yeah, these are gourmet marshmallows. This is our sour green apple flavor. We're working on releasing a sour bundle with 6 different fruit flavors.
Cloud says, I'm looking forward to the chocolate bark.
Hey,
Cloud.
hey Cloud, how's it going?
Cloud's been in here for a little bit, actually.
Cloud is a hero as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, and we have a cotton candy flavor.
Yeah, we have cotton candy. And all of the sugar blends that you see on top of the marshmallows, we do custom make those in our shop. They're all natural colors.
How much is your product?
We're the most affordable, quote, gourmet marshmallow place around. So for 6 ounces, we're around $7.50. And other places are easily $12 and up for a little bit less than that.
Yeah, our base price is $7.46, and then
$7.46 for 6 ounces. And then I've seen places offer, and I'm not even making this up, I've seen places offer 2 ounces for $16. You're being bamboozled, my friends. We have a low markup because it's just me and the family. We don't have a high overhead, so we can kind of get away. We don't have any employees or anything, so we can offer prices that no one else can.
Have you ever thought about making a protein marshmallow?
I have, yes. An oatmeal cookie protein marshmallow is on my to-do list. I just want to make sure that the protein I put in doesn't make it too tough. But that is on a to-do list. And most of-
Resin is super excited for their order.
I saw your order. He's a toasty. Toot toot. Rez.
oh, yes.
Yeah, he's now a toasty. He was watching us yesterday on YouTube, and he's officially a toasty. Rez, he left the room so I can say this plainly. I just talked my husband into letting us re-release our bundles. We have 3 different bundles that we were kind of gatekeeping a little bit because the inventory is a little bit difficult to maintain, but I talked him into it. We now have 3 different bundles. One of them is called our best sellers. It's kind of a nice variety. And then a birthday wish bundle, and then a bougie bundle. And then as you can see, we're working on a sour bundle after that. But all of those are gluten-free.
Maya, we live in New Mexico, and you can purchase our marshmallows on our website, right?
Yeah, the Toasty S'more. Yep. And we do have all kinds of perks on our site, thetoastysmore.com. We have a loyalty program. We have a Marshmallow of the Month club. There's all kinds of things there. But if you're not really sure what to do or where to start, I would suggest you start with one of those bundles or maybe several of the bundles and kind of see what kind of tickles your fancy, and you can go from there.
Shelly says hello from Australia. Looks incredible.
Hey there, Shelly. How are you? Shelly, you live in Australia where we know there's a whole lot of marshmallow making going on. Have you ever seen marshmallows being made with real marshmallow root before and no corn syrup? Do they make those there in Australia?
Have you ever tried to make a Coca-Cola marshmallow?
I have not yet, but we would like to try to make a cherry cola marshmallow soon.
Lorna says that looks delicious. I have never seen anything like this. Can you make a vegan one?
I would love to be able to, but I can't, honestly. We've looked at a few different methods, and currently it kind of is a little bit beyond our reach, but we would love to try to make some vegan candies eventually, but not right now. I'm so sorry.
Christina asks whether we can be found at a shop or not.
Yeah, we don't have an actual storefront. We're very, very small. So we only have our online store right now, and you can find us at thetoastysmore.com. But yeah, we're too small to actually have a real shop to walk in.
Daniel says, what's that tofu?
This is Gourmet marshmallows. This is our sour green apple flavor. We use all natural colors, so we don't color the whole marshmallow because natural colors behave really differently than the traditional food coloring.
Someone asks whether we have free shipping.
Yes, that's a great question. Over $40 we have free shipping.
Resin is already hooked.
Oh, look at that. So nice. I'm excited about this sour marshmallow. So next up, I take the shield to protect the marshmallows, to cover them, keep them in a good place. Can I trade you and hold the phone while you shake this for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
There are some unread comments.
Unread comments, okay. So now, this little bucket, we're just gonna shake it around like crazy to get the excess powder off of it. Is it hard to make? Yes. It takes 24 hours from start to finish to do a single batch. So yes, it is hard to make. I kind of regret it sometimes. I picked the hardest candy. I should have done something like cotton candy. No flame to my cotton candy, people. But yeah, I should have picked something a little easier. So I'm trying to read through the comments to kind of get caught up, my friends. Well, thank you guys for helping me. That is so cool. I would not touch anything halal. Shame on you. Linda, bless your heart. The halal thing is not a political or religious statement. It is an ingredient people have been asking for. Halal just means that they had a specific prayer said over the animal, I believe. I'm not religious, so I don't know. When it was being harvested. It is just a religious thing, kind of like kosher, you know. The priest says a prayer over the animal before that animal is harvested. Again, this is not a religious statement or a political statement. It is just a request from all of our followers. No, we are not Muslim. I just tried to answer. We are not religious or politically charged in our business. We're just trying to offer the best ingredients possible. So let's not make it into something it's not, my friends. So I'm going to clean my station next. Tim, if you could hold this and maybe do a little tour. Okay, well, I'll do a little tour over here then. This is our little, I need you to close that door a bit. So I'm going to try and angle out so we can show you guys our different mixers here. And again, we are just family owned and operated. It's just me and my family. And that is our first one. My earrings. Thank you. I literally wear them every single day. What flavor is this going to be?
Toasted coconut.
Toasted coconut. My friends, we do toast our coconut here in our shop. We don't just buy the pre-made stuff. We toast it in small batches ourselves.
Royal we.
Yeah, the royal we. Okay. Basically, I get my husband to do it because he's really good at it. And see, look at this. This is a dry roasted pan of the coconut here. And we do this on the bottom, in the middle, and as well as the top. Does using pectin instead produce gelatin make a difference? Yeah, burned biscuit. Basically, we are in debt like you would not believe to get our little shop up and running. But we're trying to do a good job here. So I just ran into the table. So he's going to check the sugar. Let's see if we can get a good shot here. That's boiling away. Face reveal. And here's the next one. I'm sorry, it's a little bit dark. But we're just using our little hot pots. And he's going to pour that molten sugar. I'm going to stay the heck out of the way because that is molten sugar. Howdy, just passing through and wanted to say, welcome again to YouTube family. Thank you. I appreciate you, Powell. You're awesome. Oh, face reveal.
WG.
WG. WG, that's right. The homemade toppings is an awesome addition and makes them very gourmet in my eyes. Thank you so much. Yeah, so speaking of, I do make all the sprinkles myself here in our shop. So these are all sprinkles that I have made. These are all natural colors. And I don't use any corn syrup in anything that we do, but here's the little round ones. Those are super cute. And we use the Chef Master line that is all natural. I was going to try to make my own colors myself, but then I decided I was really terrible at it. Hello there. How's it going, Linda? And then I also make my sugars. So all the sugar toppings that you see, they're all, clumped in there. But see, that's natural blue, my friends. This one I use on my cotton candy, and I do flavor this cotton candy, so you get a little extra Chef's Kiss cotton candy on top. Yes, you're here, Linda. Welcome in, my dear. So we got a couple mixers going. This is our toasted coconut. And this one is our butter vanilla. I know it doesn't look like much right now, but that's kind of how it looks when it's not terribly exciting. And these mixers have aged me a lot trying to get these acquired. It was not easy. But and then over here, I just want to show you that we do keep our different sugars. See, like I'm using this sugar on the sour green apple. I do not mix my sugars. I'm very specific about cross-contamination. Like white Oreo, for example, has soy in it. I do not want that with any other marshmallows, graham crackers, same thing, gluten and soy. I use gluten-free Oreos, so I separate that. S'mores, I'm introducing dairy. So I do my gluten-frees first with no allergens. Oh, yes. You on every week? What day and what time? Oh, cool beans. I wish I could say I'm organized enough to actually have a schedule, but I'm not. We're trying to get on at least every weekday at some point in the afternoon, depending on how I'm doing schedule-wise. But so far, it's been challenging. So I would just suggest doing the bell, and we'll just do the best we can. I want to show you guys our little bagging machine. I say little. This bagging machine, we have gone into an incredible amount of credit card debt to acquire. I was bagging by hand every day for at least 7 to 8 hours. Yeah, me and my son, we did it together. And I decided it was enough, and so we got a bunch of credit cards and maxed them out. So this is our bagging machine that we acquired from China because we're poor. And there's a couple of funny buttons on here. Jog button. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not hitting that button. No, thank you. Maybe stop. Yeah, but the yellow shine. Yeah, this is funny. So it's been an exercise in patience. I don't know if you guys can read that yellow part, but it says, such as the direction of the arrow indicator, run time, please do not start. So that's basically, in a nutshell, our experience with our bagging machine, which we are dubbing Sir Seals a Lot. And sometimes we make a lot of mistakes. No more bagging by hand. It was, oh, why did I leave Texas? Honestly, a midlife crisis. We had visited this little village that we're in, and I was enchanted by how beautiful the mountains are here. We are just close to a little Indian reservation, and I was just enchanted. And that's really my best explanation. These little baby mixers are where we started. We do still occasionally use them for little custom pans, but that hurt my brain. Midlife crisis.
It's gotten a little hard.
Oh, me reading the thing, yeah.
But I still marvel sometimes at our view out our
Yeah,
bedroom window.
yeah.
It's like mountains.
Yeah, our view is pretty cool. There's the high. He's very tall. I am not short. He's just ridiculously tall. So anyway, if you could hold this for me, son, and I'm going to get regloved, and I'm going to start doing some more marshmallows. So let's see the next flavor. I'm going to try is going to be the coconut.
Very happy, no more bagging my hand. I am too.
Yeah, that was actually, I don't want to be dramatic and say it was a nightmare, but it really was, because we were doing 7 to 8 hours of bagging every single day. And it was not sustainable.
On top of usually me making like hours, spending an hour making bags.
Yeah, we had to make the bags from start to finish. We didn't have pre-made bags.
Why did you leave Texas?
Midlife crisis. I didn't really have any family there. And we visited here for a little ski trip for Christmas 2 years ago. And I was enchanted by the area. And our lease came up on our house that we were renting. And I said, hey, what's keeping us here? Like, really? And it just kind of led one thing to another. This is our beautiful toasted coconut. Toasted coconut is one of the marshmallows in the bestseller bundle. We do toast the coconut ourselves in small batches. We don't use the pre-toasted fake stuff. It's really cray the halal thing. Like, I think people, I don't know. I'm not even sure what to think. I'm not Muslim, so I don't know, but it's kind of throwing me. It's like getting a kosher item. Okay. So now that I got that powdered, I'm going to flip, and you can see more coconut on the bottom. Are there any questions? No?
I've driven all over New Mexico for my job. There are many beautiful places there, but no place like Texas. I'm originally from New Braunfels.
Oh yeah, we were in Cibolo, just south of you. I lived in Texas my whole life.
Didn't we were originally considering like New Braunfels as a place
Yes,
to move to?
because of the glass business.
Yeah.
And we couldn't find anything affordable enough in New Braunfels, so we lived in Cibolo. We used to live in Austin. I used to live in Dallas. I grew up in Amarillo. I lived in Houston for 1 year. What are you doing back there?
Why not?
Our toasted coconut. This flavor is in our bestseller bundle.
Speaking of toasted coconut, drop dust.
Oh, drop test. You want to go do
Yeah.
his?
Perfect. Let me get it again. Nice. Now I just take everything that I can out of the whisk, and then we pour it.
Cool Beans says a Mexican restaurant on 3009 is good. I remember that one.
Yeah, I think we've been there.
See what?
Let's
Gracias, Mexican restaurant. No,
No?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I think we went there one time.
I don't remember.
Is it on Roy Richard? Down in Shirts? Or is it further up in like
together for me.
Burn Ridge?
Hi Maria, how are you guys doing? So Did you compare the whisk to his head?
No.
I couldn't.
No?
No.
Okay. Well, I think that part's
It would
fine.
be mostly like ceiling recording.
Yeah, okay. Maybe just stir in that toasted coconut, and you have to bang it twice just for good measure.
Yes.
It's kind of like clapping together the metal tongs. You gotta do it at least twice. Welcome to the Toasty S'more, my friends. We are making our toasted coconut gourmet marshmallows made old-fashioned style with real marshmallow roots. We do not use any corn syrup ever.
How long does it take for the marshmallows to be set and ready to cut?
So one batch from start to finish takes about 24 hours. For it to be cut after it's poured, about 8 hours is comfortable. Oh, I guess I'm doing this. I'm just standing here talking. It's kind of awesome.
Like,
I'm not doing anything. I'm having a great time.
Uh,
You missed a spot. If you want to get closer in, son, you can.
How about the Mexican restaurant with the big white buffalo sign in Cibolo?
maybe? I don't remember.
I don't recall anything like that, no.
Yeah. The thing is that we don't get out very often.
Yeah.
We're-
Outside? What are you talking about?
Yeah, we're making marshmallows most of the time, and getting DoorDash because we are stuck at the house. For a long time, we didn't have a car, so we were getting DoorDash. So I'm just gonna do the top here. I need to move the camera so they're gonna get seasick. Sounds like you need to get cracking. Get to cooking, sir. Get on out there. Go on, get. Yeah, it's fine. You're handling it great. Doing a great job. So it's not perfect, but it's about as good as I can do. I do try to make it as even as possible. And I do stir it in because if I do not, it's gonna come off before I powder it and cut it. And I want it to be kind of moved in so I don't lose it when I cut. Are there any questions?
I would say that if there was.
Okay, just making sure. Do I have any volunteers to clean the bowl? Anybody? Yeah. My hand is cramping.
Resin says it looks delicious.
Thank you, Russ. Appreciate you. You're a hero. Everybody else has seen this quite a number of times.
Cloud says, I love seeing the behind the scenes process of how they're made and how you guys started this business off.
Thank you, Cloud. Cloud has the best tarot blessings. Huge outside of the box mentality. So one of the things we like to do, or I like to do, is whenever someone grabs one of our packages of creamy taro gourmet marshmallows, because that's my favorite flavor, we give them little blessings. It's just funny things. It's not serious. And, you know, we'll say like, I hope you find loose change in your pocket today, or I hope that you have really good gas mileage today, or I hope
Toilet seat's
that...
warm.
Huh?
Toilet seat's warm.
Yeah, I hope that your toilet seat is warm, or that your pillow is comfortably cool tonight. Little funny things like that, nothing serious. And Cloud has these fantastic, big thinking, I hope you win the lottery and have a all expense paid cruise to around the world and etc. It's so fun. I love it. It's a lot of fun.
Cool Bean is joking about buying a GT Mustang, and he hopes that our family prospers greatly in his business.
I'm having a very hard time hearing you. That's a loud mixer.
Cool Beans is joking about buying a GT Mustang,
Oh.
and they hope that we prosper in our business.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you.
Resin says I ordered my pack this morning and I found $1 in my pants pocket.
Hey, there we go. Blessings are already happening. So I do want to continue. I just helped make coconut. So I'm going to cut the coconut. And after this, I will be changing gloves because I'm not dealing with coconut anymore. If you guys happen to see the short that I just put out for our bundle, could y'all give it a little bit of love?
How many trays do you guys usually make a day?
About 6 is average. Sometimes less, sometimes more, depending. Big old piece of coconut. So you can see the coconuts in the middle too, stirred in. Made with no corn syrup, my friends. Old-fashioned techniques using real marshmallow roots.
Okay, drop test.
Drop test.
Strawberries and cream. That's actually a little bit underwhipped, so I'm gonna put it back on. Such fun, and then take the other one off. This spun left here is quite a bit of that's strawberry.
Had to get a little bit more gluten-free cornstarch and powdered sugar. Let's do it this way.
Okay, test again, I'll test again.
Drop test.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, that's ready.
That's good.
All right. He's going to be messing with that.
Crystal says hi.
Hi, Crystal. The peeling is probably better than this.
Okay. I think it was.
Something like that. Jeez. Watch this, y'all. I like the jigglies. We like to have fun here at the Toasties More. We don't like to have serious or political or downer vibes. We like to have good positive vibes and a good time. Marshmallows are meant to be fun and enjoyed, to make your day a little bit brighter. Because one of the things I love about marshmallows, it is truly a candy, in my mind at least, that brings people together. If you picture the word, like if you close your eyes and you say the word marshmallow, do you picture people sitting around a campfire and talking and singing and reconnecting with their fellow human and having a good time? That's what I picture when I picture marshmallows. So who do you know that you need to reconnect with? Maybe you can have a s'mores party.
I can't believe there's not a s'more emoji.
Is there not? Well, heck, y'all.
That's unfortunate.
Let's write a letter.
Yes, that's exactly what I picture.
That's exactly what you picture. All right. I'm gonna let you take care of this. Oh my goodness gracious, y'all.
Sorry.
Are you though? Are you really sorry? I don't think he's sorry, y'all. I don't think he's sorry.
I'm conflicted.
You're conflicted. You're something, sir. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just kind of going through the pan, just kind of trying to encourage those air bubbles to rise to the top so we don't have giant air pockets. Even if you have a marshmallow with a big bubble in it, you're still going to get the 6 ounces that we promise you in the listing. Probably more, because I always under-promise and under-deliver. Wait.
That's better.
I said it the wrong way. Under-promise and over-deliver. That's the one. Come on, y'all. Give me a break. It's Friday. It's Friday.
Does this one now? That's
One day.
overlooked, but it's okay.
It's okay. Yeah, you gonna get back to this before I'm done smashing?
I'm letting it drop.
Alright, my friends. There we go.
When you think of campfire, you think of s'mores or marshmallows. You have to.
Yes. And that's why our s'mores flavor is literally a campfire toasted s'more flavor. It is not just vanilla. I don't do, you know, small. It's kind of not how I operate. Alright, I'm gonna sneak over here. Get this on the rack.
Really?
Yes, really. And yes, sometimes we have hit the other top and made a mess. We got better. Right.
Just in time before the strawberry thing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's time for me to do more.
Actually,
What?
I'm gonna do that first.
Do what first?
I have to put the cocoa in this.
Is that tofu?
This is gourmet marshmallow, my friend. And this right here is our strawberries and cream. We're gonna pour it into this lovely pan.
It's like a giant fluffy edible spaceship.
Yes.
That's
Yes, it is
exactly
halal.
right.
And that is not a political or religious statement, my friends. It is just what people have asked for. I don't think I can do this by myself. I'm gonna try.
No. Wait, maybe I can do it. Maybe I can hold the camera one-handed. I can do this.
Oh my god! Success, you guys! Oh my goodness gracious!
Are you able to hold it?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
I'm just being dramatic.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not scraping this well. I'm
You're fine.
improvising.
You're fine. It's gonna be more than full anyway, as it always is. Like I said, you know, we under promise and over deliver. We say 6 ounces, but it's always more than 6 ounces for every single pack. All right.
Now, I cannot do this with one hand, so I'm gonna wait for her to get over here.
I'm gonna do this because basically this is the part where it turns into art.
I'm free.
You're free to be the camera boy.
Do you make cookies and cream marshmallows?
We do. We use gluten-free Oreos for that. Most of our marshmallows are gluten-free, but we do have like 5 or 6 flavors, I think, that have gluten. And it's very clearly marked on each listing. Feel free to ask me though if you have questions. I'm happy to answer questions. We use all natural colors. We do not use any corn syrup at all. We use beef gelatin. Beef gelatin has more collagen in it. If you're like, why do I care about beef gelatin? It has a lot more collagen in it. It has superior body to the candy. So here's the part I'm not very good at. It's a little bit silly. Y'all can laugh at me if you want to, but squeezing the bottle.
No.
So we use the natural color line of Chef Master. So it's all natural colors. I have not twisted it.
Are you guys monetized on YouTube yet?
No, we're super tiny. I only have like 500 subscribers. I think I need another 500. So we're just getting started. My giant head is in the light.
You can see the shadow in the marshmallow.
I know, right? He's like 20 feet tall, y'all. Just imagine the friendly giant doing your marshmallows right now. And I say friendly very loosely.
Love you too, dear.
Does the cameraman get to clean off the spoon after he's done?
Well,
Depends.
are you going to wash the
Is that
dishes?
enough?
We'll see. I think it's a little light, but I'll try my best. So first I have to kind of like get it sort of moved into it. But I don't want it to be too much, otherwise we'll lose the color into the marshmallow. So unfortunately, natural colors are quite a bit more expensive than artificial colors. So that bottle that we just used, Tim, how much does that cost?
I don't remember that one, but this one is $75.
Yes,
$75 for blue.
for that bottle. Yeah, so my point is we're using really top-notch ingredients for this candy. You guys deserve the best, and so that's what we're doing.
Quality of everything is what I'm really impressed by.
Thank you so much. Wait until you see the swirl quality you're about to witness here. This is what I get paid the big bucks for. As she weeps in the corner.
I just eat the spoon because it'll still have marshmallow on it.
Yes, it will. What's that smell? So I do have to kind of make this look as nice as I can. I know it looks crazy, y'all. Trust the process. Trust the process. I have to kind of get this as even as I can. I know it looks a little wild. Trust the process. I try to get it all in the corners too. All the corner people that feel like they didn't get, short end of the stick. But yeah, this is where the magic starts to happen. Okay, y'all ready? Here we go. Choo choo, the marshmallow train. All aboard. Chugga, 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 chugga. If I try to go fast, it makes it quite ugly. And I want you guys to have a good experience. I want you to have a luxurious experience filled with beauty, and you can feel the love that is packed into every single candy that we make here. Some people, unfortunately hate their jobs, but we are a family that we're pretty tight, and we have a good time, and try to make you guys the best experience possible.
Resin says I'm gonna give many mallow gifts this year.
Oh, wonderful.
Who's that?
Linda.
Linda. Yes.
There you go. I'm going to try to get these edges too.
What flavor is that? I have
This
to get
is
off for a few minutes.
Strawberries and cream. This flavor is in our best sellers bundle. It is a gluten-free flavor, and of course all natural colors, because that's what we do here. Isn't that pretty? Ooh, isn't it beautiful? It's a work of art, isn't it?
Have you been working out?
I'm always fluffed, man. Do you even fluff? What?
Have you been working out?
Yeah, I'm so mastering. It's my Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Okay.
And I'm saying, I'm fluffed up, man. Do you even fluff? I'm fluffed up. Yeah. Sorry, I know it's not great, but that's the best impersonation you're gonna get.
Beautiful job, Stephanie.
Unless I do the Arnold Schwarzenegger laugh.
Or like I'll break out in the car
Yeah.
We're not going insane.
You know, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? Are they gonna like our Arnold Schwarzenegger laugh, or are we just like, in the movie bin? So yeah, that's kind of what we do.
I'm not sure whether that's marshmallow or art.
It's both, my friend. It is both. All right, back to the coconuts.
Definitely is an artist.
If I don't do it, then it's gonna not look that way. I do. Are you even fluffed, man?
Applause, applause.
Sorry. I'm not sorry. What am
Are you really?
I need to stop apologizing.
Resin says bravo.
Hey, thank you. All right, here we go. Back to the coconuts. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts, fiddly-dee. That's all I know. Does anyone know the rest of that song? Because I know it's like...
Chris wants a bite.
You gonna bite? Okay, open up.
Yeah.
Oh wait, where's the camera? Stay still. Okay. That's supposed to be Cookie Monster. I know it's kind of like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Cookie Monster having a moment together. I don't know what it is, but I
He
think...
did indeed bite it.
Oh, wonderful. He has been ascended. Angels singing, clouds everywhere, tingly feeling in your feet, happiness, rainbows and unicorns.
Candle floating in the air.
Yeah, candles floating in the air, and a full tank of gas. See all that dopamine I just released for y'all? A full tank of gas. Smells like paradise.
Alright.
Again, this is one of the flavors of 6 in our new bestseller bundle. Well, we re-released it because I basically broke my husband's defenses down over big anime eyes, pleading, maybe a little lip quiver. Are you gonna pour?
No.
Or are you gonna refluff? Oh, he's doing chocolate. Okay, full disclosure, I hate cutting chocolate because it's super messy, but it does smell glorious. Speaking of chocolate, my friends, entertain me if you will. I'm considering making marshmallow bark with real chocolate. What do y'all think? Is that a good idea? Or which one? Tell me in the chat if you think making a marshmallow bark with real chocolate, kind of like Rocky Road, is that a good idea? Would y'all be interested in such a thing?
Mary said hi.
Hey there, Mary! Happy Friday, you beautiful humans. Thank you for adjusting. I have no idea where the camera actually is. You're kind of far, so it's kind of hard for me to tell.
Apple says yes, please.
All right. So I was thinking, what if I made raspberry marshmallows and some walnuts and some dark chocolate?
Resin thinks it sounds like a great idea.
Awesome. So now we just have to make it less than a dream and more of a reality. I have lots of things in my head that never get made because there's just too many things and only 4 of us. So I typically get intervened with, that's just not reasonable.
I know this is at least the millionth time you've heard this question, but why homemade gourmet marshmallows? Who taught you?
Well, my son and I, we taught each other. So the gentleman holding the camera is my son. And we have had a tradition of making candy together from time to time. And so one time, he was looking through the cabinets, looking for something to get into. He wanted to make some candy. And he found an ancient bottle of corn syrup from, I know it's embarrassing, whatever, man, whatever. And
Please
so
don't say the C word.
corn.
Yeah.
Okay. Awkward. Anyway, so he's like, what can we make with this? And we looked at the ingredients we had, and I was like, actually, we can make marshmallows, but we've become better candy makers since we started because we've done a lot of candy making together. We've made a lot of different things, all kinds of fudges, taffies. We can never figure out how to make licorice. I don't know how to make licorice. But anyway, we've burned a lot of sugar. So we thought, hey, let's try it. So we made some marshmallow. No, we didn't. We burned about 6 or 7 pounds of sugar right away because it's kind of hard to not use corn syrup. So we were terrible at first, but then we kind of started learning and researching and figuring things out. And we eventually made our first flavor, which is birthday cake. And then when we made creamy taro, I got on the phone and I started posting on neighborhood groups. I started going to farmers markets, and the Toasty S'more was born because I was like, wow, this is a totally different experience. So yeah, the kiddo there holding the camera, you can thank him.
How old is your son and his name? My name is Sebastian. I'm 15.
Okay, last 12 test now.
Oh, you wanna go film that? Oh, chocolatey.
Yeah.
How old was your son when you first tried it?
Oh,
How old were
13.
you? Yeah. 13, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Wenda, thank you.
Hey, Winda.
Linda is a super supporter of the Toasty S'more, and we're so grateful to her.
So, oh, you're gonna kill s'mores.
Yeah,
That's the last one cut.
s'mores. S'mores is next. After our king's cutter off of, all the coconut. Where's the top of this one?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Somewhere.
Is this little shield helping? It looks like it's helping.
I don't know. I don't.
It's catching.
Powder doesn't really go down there anyway.
It does. I see powder on top of it.
Yeah, and if you look at that wheel, it gets pretty dirty.
Yeah. So our bagging machine gets a little confused when powdered sugar flies everywhere.
Alright, so.
Other human.
I think you might have to.
All right, round 2.
You got this, kiddo.
I usually use the other hand to stabilize the bowl.
Where's
You gotta angle it down. Thank you.
Do you remember when we first started trying to make chocolate, y'all?
Oh.
Chocolate was one of our hardest flavors to get.
Yeah. At first, it was like a whole different recipe for the marshmallow. Like it had different sugar amounts and all that.
Yeah. We
I don't know
used
if
to do
I'm
a chocolate
getting the
ganache
right
that would be
angle.
drizzled in. But now we've perfected it for a different way. And it works really well.
I don't know whether I'm getting all this with the camera. I'm like trying to focus on 2 things.
You're doing fine.
Yeah, I think you're fine. Let's go.
Even if you're missing the camera, I think people will forgive you.
Please forgive me, guys. All right. Help.
No?
Help.
That corner. No. These corners are not good enough, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
It's not.
Yeah, just scrape
It's
it off
not
into
fine.
the
Let me do
corner.
it. Let me do it.
Okay.
It's not fine. New gloves. New gloves, my friends. I want this over here.
Are you selling on Whatnot?
No, I did do a little selling on Whatnot, but we found that it was a better platform for us to be on YouTube and TikTok.
Wenda, yes, it is hot chocolate.
I'm a real stickler about things being fair in the corners. I don't want the people who get the corners not to get, you know, the same amount as everyone else. Alright. And chocolate's kind of difficult. It doesn't fluff as easily as the other recipes, so we have to really treat it like liquid gold.
We put real powdered cocoa in there, and cocoa powder has fat in it, and fat does not agree with marshmallows being
Yeah.
fluffed up.
So there we go. And now we're gonna put another layer of the cocoa on there, and it's gonna be beautiful. Sam, I imagine you're doing that, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, how long must I be in this position?
Well, I think it's hang tight.
Alright, you guys get to see
Where's
the top of the marshmallow.
the sifter? Where's the sifter?
Probably clean in the sink. I don't know. I don't remember.
Actually, this would be better. You guys get to read.
Yay. Yeah, feel free to ask any questions if you do. I'm just cleaning the cutter because it's kind of a long process between the coconut and anything else, because coconut kind of gets stuck on every single wire that I use. So I have to take a little bit more time to clean out that particular one. Any comments, questions, insults, or praises?
She got this fancy schmancy rotary sifter here. And
I don't know if
Yeah,
you can
works
see it.
really well.
There's a little whisk at the bottom. Can you see the grate?
Shame on me for doing all that.
so it works really well for cocoa powder.
What is beef gelatin?
Say what?
What is beef gelatin?
Marshmallows are made from two types of gelatin typically. Most of the time, cheap marshmallows are made from pork gelatin. But we go ahead and use beef gelatin. It has a superior bounce and body to it. Beef gelatin also has more collagen in it. And then for those who have religious or dietary needs, a lot of people are avoiding pork for whatever personal reasons that they're avoiding it for. But it just makes a better candy to use that beef gelatin. More collagen leads to a superior body and bounce to the marshmallow.
You hit the nail on the head with the root beer float. I love that it's throughout the marshmallows.
Oh, thank you so much. I was a little worried about that one, honestly, but I'm glad it was a successful flavor. Speaking of, we're gonna have to make some sacrifices to this green apple to make sure it's up to, standard.
I assume yes, but do you guys do holiday flavors?
Yes.
Yes, we love doing holiday flavors. In fact, I think, we're in a world that is much bigger than we can handle. And we have so many beautiful cultures and so many beautiful people across this world. I try to celebrate different cultures around the entire world because they have so much to offer. So for the Chinese, or the Lunar New Year, that was like last month, I think.
Yeah, I
We
think
had dragon fruit marshmallows, we had matcha, and we had lychee. Lychee is a very delicious fruit, but we try to celebrate various treats that maybe you might not be exposed to.
Any plans on a Nutella flavor?
Yes,
I'm pretty sure we literally have
I literally have it.
yeah, we have cans of Nutella, or not cans, I don't know.
Yeah, we have a container of
The
chocolate
containers.
hazelnut spread, and I just have to get up the nerve to do it.
Hurry up already.
Are you talking to Daddy like that?
Yeah, somebody is.
I don't know.
Oh, someone's talking to you like that in the chat?
I don't know. They just say hurry up already.
Oh.
Oh, was that you?
Is that you saying that, Sebastian?
No.
Or someone in chat?
No, and someone in chat.
All I gotta say is bless your heart.
Yeah. I'm trying not to be rude.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna do s'mores next.
Sometimes the best option is rude. Just not to say anything at all.
Yeah, it's a bit of a slow process.
If this could be done quickly, we would do it. Anyway,
Resin's very excited to be on the toasty train.
To be what?
To be on the toasty train.
Yeah.
toasty train, toot toot.
Toot toot.
I need a bucket. Where is the bucket?
Alright, you get to hold the camera, I'll go get one.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna. Yeah, this part drives me crazy, so I don't watch him do this. But what we can do, give you a little tour of our little kitchen. I ate so many s'mores and chips ones, legitimately had to go. Right. Chips ones? I think someone is trying to grief us. Got us stopped by Wendy's now. Alright guys, I'm going to show you, it may not be terribly exciting, but this is one of our magic ingredients. This is our organic marshmallow root. It is a finely sifted, organic, beautiful plant that we have to get it imported so we get the quality that we want. But that's what it looks like. And so we have our little spoon here. You can see the texture. And then we do a special extraction process of that. And that's the one, my friends. And then here is the s'mores we're gonna do next. I can't really get on my gloves and hold this stupid phone at the same time. It's just not happening. I'm not going to touch my phone and the gloves. So I'm going to wait for help. Small family business, y'all. I need help.
What?
I need help. If you could hold the camera while I cut, and then I need a bucket too. But that's secondary. But I don't want to touch the phone and gloves at the same time. Thank you.
You're
Alright.
making marshmallows?
What?
Are you done?
For now, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, pots need to be washed. I know. So anyway, as you guys can see, we have, she is with a friend. We have our bins separated so we don't have cross-contamination. S'mores has gluten and it has dairy in it because we do use real chocolate. But I'm not going to cross-contaminate anything, so I want you to get kind of close in. The less moving, the better. Just calm down. You can see the chocolate in the middle there. So this chocolate is stirred all through the middle. The mallow itself is flavored like a campfire toasted s'more. This marshmallow is not vanilla. It is campfire toasted s'more flavored. And we have all the graham cracker on the bottom. So look at all that chocolate crushed and stirred in all through the entire batch. Sometimes it's kind of lower and loops all the way through it by hand. So yes, beautiful marshmallow. This one is our biggest seller. There we go. Any questions in the chat?
That looks delicious,
Thank you
Sila.
so much. Yeah, this one's
George
really good.
says he'll take the sheet.
Okay, we've done that before.
Yeah, feel free.
You can reach over and put that somewhere else for me, please. Gosh, just. So So first is this row. This is kind of a three-hand job. So I can squish everything. Even though our wires are specifically 2 inches apart, I have to kind of control it the whole. This is the reason why I'm the only one that really cuts. No one else likes to do this because it's kind of a...
These are the s'mores gourmet marshmallows.
If you're kind of not sure about... So you need to be... Walk this way. There you go. And keep it straighter. Like that. Yeah, you need to actually move your body.
Move where you are.
Yeah, you can.
Can't stand where
See?
you are. You're standing.
Of course you can't stand where I am, but you can move your arm over. Oh, yeah. How it goes, y'all. There's been no murder.
George thought he was late and didn't see on TikTok,
Oh.
and he was sad. Then he remembered YouTube.
Yeah, you know what? I'm kind of up in my feelings today. And y'all are my friends, so I'm going to tell you. Today would have been my mother's 89th birthday. And it just really hit me hard for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, today is my mom's birthday, and she's no longer with me. And she was a very, very loving mom. I'm very lucky to have been, you know, a part of her life. She was a gentle and loving mother.
Says, "Oh, happy birthday to her."
Yeah.
I get it. I lost my mom when I was 19.
Oh, yeah.
This year will be her 60th.
Oh, wow. Well, hugs to you, my dear. Hugs to you. So yeah, I was just kind of I'm up in my feelings today. And so I was like, you know what? I don't think I can emotionally handle TikTok today. So I'm not. But we did release our bundles, and I'm hoping that that will kind of make up for my lack of momentum today. And I'm just gonna have to hope for the best. What?
Look at that chocolate.
I know, it's silly, isn't it? So it does look like a lot of a lot of powder when I first do it. And even though there's a lot exposed here and you don't see hardly anything here, it is all throughout the entire mallow. It's all even as possible throughout the entire mallow.
George says, "Bundles, BRB."
Oh, I know. Well, it was a big battle between me and the cameraman. But bundles kind of are not the easiest things inventory-wise, so it took some convincing. But I really feel like people who are unfamiliar with us deserve maybe a little sampler. We used to do it, and so yeah, we've released 3 different bundles. We have a bestseller bundle, we have a birthday wish bundle, and a bougie bundle. And all of them are gluten-free, all of the flavors that are in them, so not the s'mores, even though this is technically our biggest seller. But the variety pack, the bestseller one, has a nice range of different flavors. And birthday cake, birthday wish bundle, it's exactly what every kid would dream of having at their birthday party. It has cookie dough, it has cotton candy, it has cookies and cream, it has blue raspberry, birthday cake. It's a lot of fun. And then the bestseller bundle has the chocolate, the vanilla, the toasted coconut, cinnamon roll, creme brulee, and brain fart. What's the last name?
I'm sorry,
Strawberries and cream.
Oh, yeah. Yes, these are gourmet marshmallows.
These are our s'mores flavor. We use real marshmallow root. We use old-fashioned techniques to make our marshmallows. We don't really show that part on the camera. We have to keep some things down secret. So yeah, we do use organic marshmallow root. And we don't use any corn syrup at all because I'm tired of places calling things gourmet marshmallows when they're using corn syrup as the #1 ingredient. I just don't, I don't buy it. How is corn syrup gourmet? It's just not. And so we use all natural colors. We use beef gelatin, which has a nice body to it, and it has more collagen in it. A lot of people are avoiding pork for whatever reason they have. And then, family owned and operated. It's just me and the family. We don't have any employees. We don't have a storefront. We're super tiny. So we just kind of do everything here on the internet. And we're able to meet, beautiful humans like you guys and serve the entire world because we do ship worldwide.
How much does 1 pound of that cost? So that'd be what? Well, 3 packs would be 18 ounces.
So we sell them by 6-ounce packages, which is basically, let me tear this apart. So this would be 1 package. It's 3 marshmallows. And for this, it's like $8, something like that.
Yeah, for s'mores, it's 8.
So to give you guys a little insight, if you're like, oh my goodness, and clutching your pearls, let me kind of give you a little rundown. There's a place in Australia that sells something similar, and they start at about $12, and it's less marshmallow. They're not as tall or as big as ours, so I can't remember the math, but ours are starting at $7.50 for most of our flavors.
Right.
And they start at like 11. And it's a 2-week wait. We ship yours the next day, so we're not gonna make you wait 2 weeks to get something that melted across the sea. They don't ever use ice packs, we do. We do installation, ice packs, and priority shipping. It is free shipping over $40 to the US, the continental US.
Yeah, I swear. He says others use eggs, and that doesn't smell when you bite into it nasty.
Yeah, we don't use eggs. I can't imagine using eggs. Like,
No.
the shelf life would go out the window. When I created my recipe, my number one purpose was to make it as shelf stable as possible. Because at the time we were doing the Texas food cottage thing, and I was going to farmers markets. And you have to, as a rule, create a shelf stable food. Well, eggs, that's just not going to work. I know people sneak them in there because they don't know how else to do it. Well, I was willing to make a lot of mistakes, burn a lot of sugar, throw away a lot of things to make sure I had the right recipe.
Good thing you don't use egg in that, says Plasma.
Yeah, we don't use egg. We don't use dairy unless we're talking about the chocolate. Some people use milk. We do not. So even if a flavor says creamy or milky, we manage to capture that flavor without the dairy. And no, I will not reveal my secrets. Sometimes I'm successful, sometimes I'm not. So it's just a family hustle and a family recipe. Every single one is obviously a different recipe. And they really behave differently even in the mixer. Right? Every single marshmallow is almost different in the mixers, right, cameraman?
Yeah, it is. For a while, I was trying to keep individual timers for every flavor. No, I figured out how to look at that.
Yeah, now we do it
bowl.
by eyeball, like old fashioned, like how grandma did it. Does it look right? Does it smell right? Does it behave right? When you drop the sugar, how does it behave? I've seen other candy shops do the same thing.
Oh, George asks if he can add the bundle to his order from yesterday. Yeah, that's fine. Just choose local pickup if you know you have another order.
Yeah,
That's fine.
We'll combine it, and that way you don't have to pay for shipping.
And if people do that without choosing a local pickup, we refund the shipping for the second one.
Yeah, we just combine it. Like I said, we're a small shop. We're family owned and operated, so we're going to work with people much more than, a giant corporation or a place full of employees where, communication is crossed.
Plasma, we do have a pistachio flavor.
Oh my goodness, and it is so good. It is so good. And in our bougie bundle, we have a rose pistachio flavor. And it is, in my opinion, very classy. I love florals. We have a lavender and honey in that one. We have a champagne and sugar. All of our flavors are alcohol free, even if we have a flavor like champagne and sugar. Another one in the Bougie bundle is called Pears in Wine Syrup. It is a Merlot wine syrup, but it is alcohol free. And it has real pears in it. We have freeze-dried pears and a little touch of ginger. It's a really delightful flavor. It's crazy delicious. Thank you so much for that, Ding. I appreciate you. If you're like, hey, you know what? The prices of these marshmallows are literally a fraction of what I've seen elsewhere. I'm going to support a small family business. You can go to thetoastysmore.com. There is one other shop I've noticed that has real marshmallow root in it. And that, please write this down. I want you to go price compare. That shop's name is Sweet Apricity. They literally make like 3 or 4 things. And they have a bag of marshmallows with marshmallow root that basically it's 2 ounces. This marshmallow weighs more than 2 ounces. And that bag of marshmallows that they are charging is $16. When you get from us, because we have low overhead, it's just me and my kids and my husband, you're gonna get 3, which is like over 6 ounces for $8.
Rose says 2, only 2 flavors.
Only 2 flavors.
And
I thought they had like sauces or something.
that Ching was George.
Hey George, thank you for that. I appreciate you, good sir. You are a hero.
Family must be happy.
Yes, we are very happy. We seem to attract really good people. We have, I think, a really good group of humans that likes to watch us. We have a good time. We're low key. We joke around. We'll fill orders. You know, I'm ridiculous. I'm silly. I'm not a very serious person. And so we have a good time. We laugh. We joke it off. And so if you kind of like good vibes and low stress, consider giving us a follow. We would love for you to see us again. What is the scoop on as far as where we're at? Because I think we are at dishwashing stage.
Yeah, I think so too.
So yeah.
I think
how long have we been on
dishwashing
live?
and an hour and 22 minutes.
An hour and 22 minutes. I'm like, I think that's about it. Unless you guys want to watch me wash dishes, which is not very fun. But I think for now, that is it. Maybe we'll do another one later this evening and see, reconnect. Maybe we'll do another, how many are we doing? Because we're going to try to like really make a lot, aren't we? Because I'm doing bundles. I kind of rushed them into it.
Maybe 4 more.
Okay, so I think what would be good, we're going to do it again later this evening. We're going to have a little break, reconvene, clean up, and we'll see you possibly later this evening. It will be here on YouTube because I just don't have the strength in me for TikTok tonight. It's been a little bit of a hassle trying to be over there. And you know what? We're just gonna do our best. And then Monday I'll probably go back to TikTok at 7 Eastern time, Monday through Friday, to fill orders, but I'm gonna be here in the afternoons. So maybe hit the bell. I'm sorry I'm not very good at scheduling and being consistent because we never really know what's going on in the Marshmallow studio.
I think we're probably going to fill some orders on YouTube.
Sure.
Because we can now.
Sure, I'd be happy to. Would you guys be interested in that in the chat? Is filling orders kind of like okay, or would that be kind of like snooze fest? So maybe we can do both. We can do making some more marshmallows, and we'll head over to our other room where we fill orders. Does that sound good or bad?
Mm-hmm. Yes, Resin, we can add your bundle. Just order it with
Absolutely.
local pickup and
Yeah. So we do have 3 different bundles: the bestseller, the bougie bundle, and the birthday wish. All of those are gluten-free in those packs, just to make it easier for your friends to not have to worry about, glutens or whatever. But so I try to make it easy for you in a nice variety. I'm open to suggestions.
Bye, Cloud.
Bye, Cloud. I'll see you next time. So I guess I'll see you guys later. And our motto in our shop is life is sweeter when we come together. Mwah!